are building birdhouses for the action, let's talk about what type of birds like those types of birdhouses. I've read an article online from a magazine called Birds and Blooms. They have an article on which type of birdhouses are more efficient for those types of birds. Did you know that 30 species of birds are called cavity nesters? I bet you didn't. The question is, what type of location is good for the birdhouses and the birds? According to the article, each species has many different habitat requirements. Some birds like to be in fields where they can get birds and insects. Wait, I said birds. Insects. Some like to live in small areas with small trees and small bushes. Some like to live in people's yards. And some like to live apartment style on poles. So remember, you have to select the right type of location for the right type of bird. Birds with birdhouses, they're kind of like humans. Some humans like to live in apartments with a lot of people. Birds do the same thing. Some like to live in small enclosed areas, also known as a house, away from everyone else besides your family. That sounded a lot weirder than I thought. You must also pick the proper design of the house. Birds are kind of like humans. Some humans like to live in a bunch of areas with a lot of people. Those are called apartments. Birds do the same thing. Some like to live in enclosed areas where no one is around but their family. Those are houses. Birds do the same thing. They're like a neighborhood of birds just waiting like humans. What if one day that actually happened? Birds became humans and we became birds. They also need birdhouses that fit. You see, small birds need small holes so other predators can't get in the holes because they're too fat or big. And some like to just have the normal-sized hole where anything could get inside it. That's dangerous, very dangerous. It's like leaving your door open when you go outside. The house size also matters. Oh my gosh, it's always size. It's kind of funny. Anyways, so the house size also matters. If you got a small bird, you need a small house. If you got a big bird, if you got a big bird from Sesame Street, you need a big house. You need a big house. And if you have a cat, you need a family of birds that you're trying to attract. You need a very high birdhouse. Isn't that right, Mr. Mac? So, do take caution, as all of these things do matter when making a birdhouse for your birds. And now, it's time for the weather, Mr. Today's weather will have a high of 69, a low of 51, and a 20% chance of rain. Go Griffins!
Don't stop.